Hi guys, my name is Pranita Rao and I am an intuitive abstract artist and an energy worker and an angelic medium. I work with angelic beings. Yes, angels are real. They are real energetic beings who guide us, support us, protect us, heal us, guard us, and are here to be our friends and companions. So if you're a first timer to be listening about angels, welcome. Don't be scared, they don't harm us. But I would recommend that you work with an angel expert to learn about the ways you can connect with angels, because sometimes when we are not sure, we can connect to dead people as well, and that's not too good. Not I'm not saying that it's not a good thing to connect with dead people, it's just that it's not always safe, so better be prepared, right? So the point is that if you are new to angels, I think I'm scaring you, but I just want to make sure that you're safe and you get expert support before you try to communicate with angels. But if you aren't new to angels, then welcome for you too. And I hope this video helps you with an upgrade, or it helps you relate to my story and makes you feel like you aren't the only one in the world who has angelic experiences. Now, today we're going to talk about the ways angels can defend us. Why is angelic defense important? Well, sometimes we are in complicated situations, like we're in a workplace which is extremely toxic, and there are complicated relationships, very delicate relationships as well. Wherein setting boundaries is very difficult, raising our voice, standing up for ourselves is very difficult. And it could be that we want to set a boundary, we want to raise our voice and defend ourselves if somebody is trying to intimidate us, threaten us, demean us, but it's just that there's a lot at stake. Similarly, if we are in a bad marriage, and or if we are in an abusive marriage, or we're in a situation where it's just abusive either emotionally or physically, if you are in such a situation, whether you're a man, woman, or a different presenting gender, I just want to take a moment to empathize with you. But again, it could be a complicated situation where you might feel as though you're not able to defend yourself for whatever reason. And in such situations, again, it's important to call on spiritual intervention, because when we do, not only are we asking angels to intervene and defend us energetically, but we are also asking our higher self to intervene through angels, because that's what angels do. They listen to our higher self as well. And a higher self, when I say higher self, it does not mean a part of us that's superior to us, but definitely a part of us that sort of knows our life path, knows why we are here, knows our actual challenges. And it may be so that the challenge that you're going through is not actually a challenge that was decided by your higher self. So it can be sort of surpassed, or it can be avoided if we call upon angelic defense or protection. And wouldn't we want that? Why would we want to go through a situation when it could be avoided if it's giving us a lot of pain and trauma? Um, so how do you call upon angelic defense, or who do you call upon if you want to defend yourself? Now, I was in a situation for the longest time wherein I was coming across these really weird sort of men who would try to intimidate me. They weren't trying to sort of physically harm me, but they would look at me in a certain way that would make me very uncomfortable. And I was really sort of traumatized by that experience, because it wasn't one, it was like continuously I was coming across men who were just giving me extremely toxic vibes. And then I would call upon Archangel Michael, who is the angel for protection and defense, and you can call on him as well. And he would come and he would sort of cut through their negative energies. And his energy is such that it emotionally affects people. So if when you call upon Archangel Michael and there is a very toxic person with you, what happens is that his energy defends uh, people in a way that the person who's trying to be toxic with you has a very difficult, begins to have, or could begin to have a difficult emotional experience, wherein suddenly they will feel extremely scared, extremely sad, extremely sort of pressurized, as to not knowing what to do, almost like fish out of water situation, because his energy is trying to protect the people who have called on him, sorry. And when I started calling on him in such situations, I realized that these men were just trying to intimidate me. They had a problem with my voice, they had a problem with the way I was, the way I dressed, the way I looked. Uh, Maybe because they could sense that I was somebody who was independent, somebody who sort of enjoyed her own company, didn't need another sort of person to protect or something of that sort. But it very soon I could see that there was this sort of a link that was forming for me, that these were these men who just wanted to intimidate me, and this sort of intimidation stems from a place of fear. When somebody is fearful of the other person, that's when they can intimidate the other person. And Archangel Michael is known to have stepped on the devil in biblical times, and killed Satan. Now, here, in my opinion, I'm not sure of the accuracy of this biblical sort of story, but then I understand, from what I understand, is that he defends people from fear and fear based energies. And because intimidation stems from a place of fear, his energy was able to make the other people feel like they're fish out of water, like not knowing what to do, with that sort of energy coming in between me and them. So, similarly, if you need protection or defense from somebody who's toxic, or if you're energetically sensitive like I am, shout out to highly sensitive people and empaths, uh, Archangel Michael's energy can come between you and the person, or you or the energy that's trying to invade your energy field. Sorry to use the word invade, but sort of like creep in into your energy field to harm you. It can sort of be a shield, and it can act as a defensive energy. And what that does is the sender, the person who has sent the other person negative energy, starts feeling fish out of water as well. Uh, that's how Archangel Michael's energy works. Even sort of people who are sending out vampire energy start feeling the impact of his energetic barrier. So if you are in a toxic workplace, a toxic household, you can call on his energy, and it can defend you. But please understand that Archangel Michael is not a physical human being. He is, at the end of the day, an energetic being, which means he is going to be in the form of energy. So if you're expecting a human being to come and defend you, that's unlikely. Although Archangel Michael's energy can impact another person who is a nice person, and they might sort of cross your path, and they might feel as though you're in need of help and they can help you. But if you're in a situation where it's just you and another person and there's nobody around, it's unlikely that you might see a human being coming as a human shield in between you and the other person. So you might want to be wary about not expecting direct human defensive barrier when you call upon Archangel Michael, but rather an energetic one. And a lot of times that's also helpful, because that also gives us thoughts and strong emotions as to what step and action step we need to do to stand up for ourselves. Like, I've called upon Archangel Michael a lot of times when there were vampire energies sent towards me. And when I did, he guided me to set a boundary with people, and I did so. And it really helped, because I understood that the person whom I was thinking was a nice person was not really a nice person, did not have good intentions for me. And here, good intentions does not always mean not being a good person, but it could always also mean people who don't like you for being ambitious, or don't like you for being outspoken, or don't like you for being a smart person, and just sort of keep sending you thoughts. Oh, but you're so smart. Oh, but you're so ambitious. Oh, but you're so fast, or whatever. And you can literally feel those thoughts in your energy field if you are highly sensitive. And it's really troubling and really bothersome. So it's really helpful if you call upon Archangel Michael for energetic defense and protection as well. So this was about Archangel Michael and how he can defend you. Of course, any angel can do its part in defending you. So if you feel more comfortable calling upon your guardian angels, again, all of us have guardian angels. We don't have to be somebody who stands out to have a guardian angel. All of us who are born on planet Earth has a guardian angel. They're there from the beginning till the end of our life. They know about us. They know us more than anybody else could know us. Sometimes even more than we know ourselves. And that's the beauty of it, because they can sort of understand us like nobody else can. So it's also helpful to call upon our guardian angels for support. And when you do that, please remember, if you're new to the concept of angels, you just have to ask them to pray for you. You don't pray to them, because angels don't like to be worshipped. They appreciate it if we treat them as equals and we treat them as our friends. So instead of us praying to them, we ask them to pray for us. I know you'd be like, but how's that? We treating them as equal, but it's better than us we praying to them. And the reason why is, when we start working with angels or communicating with them, in the beginning phases, the what happens is that we are trying to connect to energy that's at a higher frequency band than we are. Where everybody has a frequency, and humans have a frequency. I have a frequency, you have a frequency, and guardian angels or angels have a higher frequency than humans. And when we are trying to communicate with somebody at a higher frequency from our frequency, there can be a lot of energetic changes, and we can encounter a lot of dead people, or just negative energies who come and challenge the relationship. I'm just trying to make you wary of it and being honest and transparent. That doesn't mean you are scared of angels, but just prepared. Which is why I'm asking you to ask your guardian angels or Archangel Michael to pray for you and communicate with you in that way, so that there's no negative energy trying to creep its way in between you and your angels. And we wouldn't want that, would we? All right. I hope this was clear, and I hope this was helpful. If you found this video helpful, and if you're ready to call upon your angels for defense, I'd be very happy if you shared your story in the comment section below, and let me know what happened after you called upon on defense. And please do like and share this video. And if you need more support, if you would like to learn about angels, whether it's your guardian angels, archangels, there are the type of angels called unicorns, dragons, tree spirits, ascended masters, animal spirits, and snail spirits, and also spirit guides. And if you wish to strengthen your connection with angels, you are free to book a 30-minute free clarity call with me using the link in the description. Please know that I just take a few calls each week, because I'm highly sensitive as well, and I need to look after my nervous system. But I encourage you to book a call if you're absolutely certain that you would like to learn about angels or support yourself. Even if you're highly sensitive or sensitive and you wish to learn about your sensitivity, I'm happy to support you, as long as you're motivated to learn and grow and embrace yourself. All right. Thank you for watching this video, and thank you for being patient and valuing the information and education I had to provide you today. I hope you have a great day, and I hope to see you soon. Please stay tuned and keep watching all the videos in my channel, because I love making them for you. Bye.